And then if we have time, Amar will get to talk again, because this is what always happened last year. Amar would talk for 20 minutes and then I'd have to cut out all.
Can you
my
save
news.
your lover's quarrel for after?
No, we need to air our dirty laundry. Okay. PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale, aka Sony Smash Bros.
An awesome game.
It's I was playing the beta. Fitzy played the beta with me. Fitzy, awesome game.
Awesome game.
Okay.
I love Raditz.
Good contribution, Fitzy. They only had 5 characters in the beta, and they only had 2 stages. It was still really, really fun. They've announced 20 characters now, and they've said that is the full roster.
Minus DLC, I assume.
Well, yeah, they confirmed there will be DLC characters. But I also heard, I don't remember where I heard it, that if Crash Bandicoot was going to be in the game, he wouldn't be DLC.
Oh, really?
So
cool.
Crash probably won't be in the game, unless they're just lying and he's already in there, but they don't want to tell anyone. But it's a cool game. That's coming out 23rd of November, I think. People should buy that, because it is awesome.
And it gives me just Sony, because God knows they need money.
Oh, yeah. They really do. Have you seen...
Sony.
Yeah, they don't,
Yeah, they're
they don't-
tanking.
They do not. They haven't made money in like 5 years.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's great. Speaking of not making money, 38 Studios, the people who made Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning, which is an awesome game.
It's a really good game, guys.
Yeah. They went under like a few months ago. We were talking about that before we went off the air. All their assets recently got auctioned off by the state of Rhode Island, because Rhode Island owned their stuff due to the way their financials went. So yeah, that happened. There's 2 new trilogies announced for PlayStation. The Mass Effect trilogy, which is kind of important, because Mass Effect 1 hasn't been on PS3 before. Everyone assumed it would never be coming on to PS3,
But
it was originally an Xbox exclusive. Now that's coming out, you can... There's going to be the trilogy, but you can download Mass Effect 1 on the store.
It's probably going to be like 20 quid or something.
€20, something like that. And exclusive to PlayStation is the Ezio trilogy, where you get Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. That's coming out as well. That's pretty cool.
If you haven't played Assassin's Creed games, we have to ask, what have you been doing with your life?
Not playing Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, because they're awesome.
Yeah, you never saw Star Wars until I showed them to you.
I still haven't seen Star Wars.
You're never gonna let him live that down, are you?
No, hey David, how's Duke Nukem Forever?
Johnny, no. We don't have time for that.
I know, yeah, we don't. Okay.
There's not a sheet of bulletproof glass between me and you. You're not safe if you bring that up. Please continue with your news.
As soon as we go off air, David's going to kick me. Blizzard news. I don't know if you knew about this, David. They confirmed recently that there's over 100 people working on Project Titan now, and it's been in core development for 4 years.
So Project Titan is Blizzard's next
MMO. Yeah. Funny news. Well, not for Xbox gamers. But it's really funny. So I saw this headline, and it was saying like, "Oh, Microsoft's offering rewards for your gamer score," and I was like, "That's pretty cool. Sony are gonna have to step up their game." Then I saw what the rewards were. So if you have between 3,000 gamer score and 9,999 inclusive, then you get a special gift on your birthday, which is probably going to be like an avatar item or something.
That's so thoughtful.
Yeah. If you have between 10,000 and 24,999, you get the special birthday gift. But
what?
you get
Okay.
a 1% rebate on your Xbox Live purchases.
You're serious.
1%.
How many cent is that?
It's insulting. They'd be better off not giving anyone anything. But if you have over 25,000,
You get a haiku.
you get the
Written
gift.
by Bill Gates himself.
You get the birthday gift and a 2%
Slow down there, cowboy.
rebate.
How are they ever going to make money again?
I don't know how they're going to make money. It's definitely not for the fact that you have to pay €50 a year purely to play online.
See, that's Microsoft's secret
Yeah.
of staying, you know.
Oh, it's weird.
Afloat.
And then like the next day, I saw this thing on PlayStation. It's only in America, but it's still funny. In October, if you spend over $100 on the PlayStation Store, it doesn't even have to be games. It could be like Netflix or something. Then in November, you get a voucher for $20.
That's really good.
Yeah,
That must
Really
be-
cool.
so
Well, no, but like that again. I think it's just like, okay. You were just talking earlier about how Sony is, you know,
they hate money.
Yeah, they hate money.
The amount of
Well,
games.
this is why.
The
They're
amount of,
nice people.
the amount of games we get free with PS Plus. Amara's hard drive has been full for like 4 months.
I literally have no space on my
First world problems right there.
Yeah, I only have like 250 gigs left on mine.
Serious.
I think it's actually more.
I got like
Moving on.
200 gigs.
Moving on. Resident Evil 6 came out. Got some good reviews on Metacritic. Its score on Xbox.
Oh, hold on, it didn't get good reviews. It got decent reviews from what I saw. Like,
It got over 7. 7 is good.
7's good.
Have
Yeah.
they fixed the handling options?
No.
Because Resident Evil 5
Yeah,
is
apparently
horrific.
Yeah.
Apparently the aiming and stuff, and the cameras and but anyway, on Metacritic, on Xbox it got 67, on PS3 it got 77, which is a huge difference. But the interesting thing was its user rating. Each platform had over 1,000 ratings. They were each less than 1. Which, I mean, not even Mass Effect 3 with the amazing backlash that got, that still ended up at like 2 point something. These are both like 0.6, 0.8 or something.
But
Wow.
like
That's
Resi-
actually impressive.
I do not get.
Resident Evil isn't survival horror anymore. You're
Yeah,
saddled up
exactly.
with someone else. Like I was playing Resident Evil 5. Great, because it came on sale on Steam, so I was like, hey,
I got it. We're getting it for free on PS Plus like next week. Yeah,
Enough
but
of
yeah,
you.
I know all about. Like I never played any Resident Evil game, but I know Resident Evil 5 is like an action game.
Oh yeah, but like it takes the fear completely out of it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, there's zombies. Oh, but there's someone else to help me out.
I know,
See,
yeah,
see,
yeah.
Resident Evil 4, I remember playing that. That game terrified me.
Oh yeah, everyone says it's a brilliant game.
Like, seriously, to the point, like, when I started playing that game, I had to stop. Because the beginning of that game is by far the most terrifying bit. And literally, like, the hardest part was getting past the beginning. But, like, it's an amazing game. And then I played Resident Evil 5. And because there's someone there with you, it takes you away from the isolation.
Yeah.
You know? You're,
Doesn't make you feel as vulnerable.
But still,
Exactly.
I mean, as disappointed as people might be in Resident Evil 6, I mean, less than 1.
Look,
That's kind of
That is a bit
ridiculous.
harsh.
I'll tell you what, right? It's a good game. It's not a good Resident Evil game.
I hear like there's some really great moments that are like some of the best in a Resident Evil game, but then there's a lot of crap.
Yeah, I think what it is, it's a good game. It's not a good Resident Evil game. That's the problem, I think.
All right, yeah, but less than 1. and it's-
Moving on.
Yeah. Sales figures. Minecraft on the 360. It's been out for like 4 or 5 months now.
Yeah.
That sold over 4 million.
Wow.
Which is a lot.
Do they still have they patched that up to the state where the PC version is yet?
I don't think so, but
No, they haven't.
it has gotten patches, but I don't know what state it's in. But I mean, apparently it's good. So
Yeah,
you know, FIFA. This is funny because EA are always like, oh, we need to put our stuff on what's it called, Origin, so we can make money, and we need to have online passes so we can make money. And then whenever they release a game and they like break records, they're like, oh, look how many copies it sells. Like, you obviously don't need money. FIFA,
Sony, they need money.
yeah, FIFA's been out for like what, 4 or 5 days. It's sold 4.5 million already. It was the biggest launch of any sports game ever. So Mr. EA can shut his mouth, to put it nicely. What the hell is that?
Stop personifying these multi-billion-dollar sales companies.
I like imagining this is like a Mr. Sony. So like,
Is it like is Mr. EA like the circular EA icon just with a top hat?
he is now,
Is
and
he,
he's got a monocle as well.
does he like rest his feet on the corpses of like
I
Westwood Studios?
I imagine he's like the Monopoly man, but like his head is the EA logo. That's who he's going to be from now on. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out what this says. Oh yeah, Steam has started selling non-game software. Which, did you see what it was? Because it looks.
I know that they're starting to sell it. I think it was really only announced that that's what they're going to
I know.
start doing.
I know they have like 6 things up there.
But
already.
like Steam is just amazing. Like
Oh,
they
Steam
already
is
said, it's
fantastic.
like, hey, do you want any game on Steam and we'll sell
Greenlight,
it to you.
Steam Greenlight.
I know it's ridiculous. Like that game McPixel, which is actually hilarious. That kind of got the green light, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, and
it's like such a help up to indie developers.
Oh yeah, and it's like.
By the way, speaking of Steam, they started the open beta testing for Linux users now. So if you have a Linux and you want to do some gaming on your PC, go get.
Yeah, you can finally do that.
Yeah.
You can stop playing Minecraft and play proper games.
Minecraft is a
good game.
proper game.
I know, yeah, Minecraft's cool. I just fell out of love with it.
Fell out of love.
Yeah, that's a.
It got too much of a. It turned into a survival game, not really a building game.
Yeah.
But they did they had create mode, which is just for building stuff. But then there was no achievement because you just fly around.
Yeah, exactly. That's no fun.
Yeah. Anyway, quick other news. Cliff Bleszinski.
This is big news.
Yeah,
guys.
this is what